The new Audi A3 Sedan is presented in a sporty, elegant look. Compared with its predecessor, it is now 4 cm longer at 4.50 meters, while its wheelbase remains unchanged. Its width has increased by 2 cm to 1.82 meters and it is now 1 cm taller at 1.43 meters. This has yielded an increase in headroom, a good 2 cm in the front thanks to the lower position of the driver's seat, and some more elbow room. At 425 litres, the luggage capacity is exactly the same as in the predecessor model. The front is dominated by a large single frame with honeycomb grille that is flanked by striking headlights. On the outside, they form trapezoidal angles that are drawn downward. In the top model with matrix LED technology, this is where the new digital daytime running lights are housed. They consist of a pixel array made up of 15 LED segments that can be actuated individually and give the various versions of the A3 Sedan a specific signature. With the A3 Sportback, the body line running above the sill rises towards the rear lights before the rear wheel arch, thus accentuating the short rear end. The body line on the sedan, by contrast, extends up to the rear bumper. This emphasizes its length 15 cm (5.9 in) longer than the Sportback, and gives the flank an elegant appearance. The concave surface under the broad body shoulder further accentuates the quattro blisters and the sill. This creates an intensive play of light and shadow. The roof line slopes down from the B-pillar dynamically, just like on a coupe, and finishes in a striking spoiler on the tailgate. Optionally available in carbon, this provides a visual accent and, in so doing, emphasizes the powerful appearance of the 4-door model. The aerodynamics benefit from the higher rear end compared with the predecessor as well as the large diffuser. As a result, the new Audi A3 Sedan with the 2.0 TDI 110 kW achieves a CD value of 0.25 and is therefore 0.04 CD points better than the first generation. The controllable cooling air inlet with 2 electrically actuated louver modules behind the single frame also contribute to this. They regulate the flow of air intelligently and according to the situation. In addition, the paneled underbody, the exterior mirrors with improved aerodynamics, and the active brake cooling reduce air resistance and make for a streamlined vehicle. The cockpit of the Audi A3 Sedan is entirely focused on the driver. This begins with the interior design and ends with the display and control elements. Thus, the instrument panel with the central MMI touch display is inclined slightly toward the driver. It has a 10.1-inch diagonal and is intuitive to operate. As standard, it includes handwriting detection as well as natural language control that can optionally draw on the capabilities of the cloud. The 10.25-inch instrument cluster behind the steering wheel is digital even in the basic model. As the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus, it measures 12.3 inches and offers 3 different views, including sporty graphics with inclined digits and a particularly dynamic layout. The RPM and speed are shown here as bar diagrams with angular red graphical elements. Upon request, a head-up display complements the display concept, whereby it projects important information onto the windshield in the driver's direct field of vision. The new Audi A3 Sedan is available with a choice of 2 TFSI engines and 1 TDI engine at launch. One thing they all have in common is high efficiency. The 35 TFSI, a 1.5-litre direct injection engine, produces 110 kilowatts and is available in 2 versions, with a newly developed 6-speed manual transmission and with a quick-shifting 7-speed S-tronic. Besides the cylinder-on-demand technology, the Powertrain in conjunction with the S-tronic dual-clutch transmission uses a 48-volt mild hybrid system. It recovers energy during deceleration, supports the engine with up to 50 Nm of torque when driving off and accelerating from low engine speeds, and allows the A3 Sedan to coast with the engine switched off in many situations. In everyday driving, it reduces consumption by up to 0.4 liters per 100 kilometers, 62.1 miles. The 2.0 TDI with 110 kilowatts also works in conjunction with a 7-speed S-tronic, whereby gear shifts are performed via a new switch using shift-by-wire technology. Pre-sales of the new Audi A3 Sedan will begin at the end of April 2020 in Germany and many other European markets. Deliveries will commence in the summer. Prices for the 35 TFSI with 110 kilowatts, 150 PS, start at €29,800. Shortly after the market launch, an entry-level gasoline engine will follow with a list price of €27,700.